Welcome to the RBA. We're in downtown Orlando here today. It's an RBA special. Orlando going at it against New York City. New York having to travel nowhere on their home spree that they still are on. We're in downtown New York today. Orlando, on the other hand, Orlando traveled here today. I'm going to switch it. Orlando's at home. New York traveled to them. Let's get ready to rumble. Bruno, Dan. Of course, you got the group of a greatness. Harold, Russell Murray, Brendan Hollins, and then on the bench, Haxton Winslow. Still trying to perfect his creation. And Russell Murray wants to join a different team, maybe. If Haxton gets better. I have not heard any implications. Russell Murray is the better player right now, so let's just keep it simple. Earl and Clay on the bench. This Orlando team does a lot of good three-point shooting. They're actually better three-point shooters than most teams. New York is actually one of the teams that is actually a little bit better than them. That's their starting lineup right here. They've got Dexter Nixon Jr., Bill Lyles, Justin Robinson, and Darren Scott Jr. With this lineup, actually, they're on a 2-game winning streak now. Yeah, they're climbing up the standings. They need one more to climb higher up the standings, and that's this one. And this is a test for them. And then LAW will also be a test because a lot of teams are going to be playing a lot of games. And now let's look at Charlotte. How do they catch up to Orlando? Today they're playing against Baltimore. Later on, after this game, they play Washington next Wednesday. And then the week after that, Charlotte will play at LAS on April 2nd. That's a long time from now, actually. So they have 3 games up on their schedule. That's going to get them all the way up to 10 games. Orlando's going to be at 10 by the end of this week. They're going to be the most played games this season. And that's because of how their schedule looks. They're going to have a long break, though. They've had 3 games in a row. And this is because of multiple things. Orlando, let's look at them. In New York, by the way, 3-5, 3-6, and 3-7, they have scheduled for games. So this is their 3rd game in a row. New York, on the other hand, they also have had this. I think there was another team that is not playing today that played yesterday. They also had this. New York is also on that back-to-back, so they're not getting much rest. Cleveland, what was it? That played Sunday and Monday. Or you can look at the Saturday games. It was Baltimore, that's it, versus Boston on Saturday. And then Cleveland, Washington, Charlotte, Orlando, Chicago, New York. Chicago had a doubleheader. New York has had a tripleheader. Baltimore is having a doubleheader tonight, and then Chicago's not playing today, so they just had a doubleheader. 2 teams, New York and Orlando, both had doubleheaders. Let's see who the stronger team is when you get faced with those kind of anticipations. And New York lost their first game with their new group. Their new group lost by only 8, though. And yeah, Brendan Hollins, I bet he's already missing the old squad. He's like, where did they all go? Oh, man, that's funny. Where did they all go? They went to a new team that can actually win. What about that? And now in New York, they actually were on a 2-game winning streak before that, and then now they're back to losing. Yeah! There we go, Orlando. Orlando's on a 2-game winning streak, trying to make it 3, trying to get to 3-6 on the season. And there you go, Rashid Patterson. Dan Hodges. New York basketball. Woo! Set it up. Come on. Ah! And there's deflection. Orlando basketball. They couldn't get it in bounds. Harold messed up there. Oh, yes, sir. Robinson's going to fly in. Yeah. Dan. Yeah, they flew to Orlando for their final game for now. Harold to Bruno. 3. Yes. Bruno Clark for 3. And what that does, New York's next game, they're not playing week 9. They'll play in April. That's the next time they're playing. They will play at Denver on Saturday, April 1st. That's a funny day to play. At Denver, too. And yeah, then they'll get the next time, which is the huge one, which is Jenny Lewinsky's return to New York. So actually play another game at New York this season, later on this season. Bruno Harold, 3, unable to rebound by Justin Robinson. Bill, look at that! Oh, Bruno to Harold, down the lane, and there, nice athleticness by Justin Robinson. Dexter Nixon Jr. for 3. Hodges, yes, Dan Hodges. Has he been getting more serious with the New York team? Deflection and out of bounds by Russell Murray. Timeout on the floor, New York City. Hey Siri, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
I'll be right back. I don't want my hands to be greasy. It affects the shooting. Excited. So many things to be excited about in life. You just can't overthink a lot. You know? New York up early in this game. Here's Nixon Jr. Yeah! There you go. Orlando on their feet. Nixon Jr. hits the 3. Good shot there. Brendan Hollins. 3! They're really debating if that was a 3-pointer. New York did a good job. They traded for Harold Andrews. They traded Noah Glover Jr. for Harold Andrews. Dan out of bounds. And then Dallas kind of messed up on that. Harold, yeah! This is not going to be an easy game for Orlando today. I guarantee him. New York has that potential to be much better than them. It'll take some time to get used to not having Jenny Lewinsky and Greg on the team. But if the team can pick up some wins and really make a playoff push, Harold Andrews! All will be worth it. Yeah. Darren inside, unable to. Brendan Stolen away by Justin Robinson. And ahead. And Darren Scott. Yeah! Yeah, he was upset because Darren missed it. So Justin took it and gave it right back to Darren. And Darren put it in. Russell. No 3. Gotta watch on Hodges. Justin, yeah! There you go. That's what they want to do. They want to develop him. Bruno missed. Rebound. Bill Lyles. Orlando's got a great young core. Robinson, yes, sir. Pull-up jumper is so nasty. And he's got a lot of skill. There's only one guy from each draft class that plays like Connor Val, and that's Justin Robinson for this draft class of 33 that we have in the name of every game this season. Most games, at least. If we mess up, we don't. Darren Scott Jr. 3 and 1. Yeah! Woo! He's doing much better on Orlando. Yeah, and he talked with his father before even joining the squad, and they mutually agreed to part ways with each other. I'm like, it's all good. Hey Siri, what team does Austin Rivers play for?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please say that again?
What team does Austin Rivers play for?
An American professional basketball player for the Minnesota Timberwolves of the National Basketball Association. NBA.
You see, he's doing pretty good for himself. He might win an NBA championship this year. Yeah, Denver took a lot of pieces away from teams that are really good. Rivers is a great backup point guard. He was a great backup point guard for Chris Paul. And he's done a good job with his career. Here's Harold 3! Harold Andrews! Yeah, so Darren Scott, the Wizards coach. He was Boston's coach before then. And he won multiple championships with them. He knows how to rotate teams pretty well. He just struggling a little bit in the West compared to the East, which is shocking. And the West got a lot harder, which is crazy. Even in the NBA, the East got a little bit tougher. We've seen a champion named Giannis Antetokounmpo in there. And the Boston Celtics are also a very good team in the NBA. The West is all like tied up now. Robinson missed. Harold, yeah. Good job. Personal foul, Justin Robinson. Harold went inside and... Oh, yeah. Woo! You suck! Boo! Harold Andrews, who's averaged much better than his college career. He went up 5 points statistically. And statistically speaking, RBA players do go up from college to RBA if they're going to be a star. Darren Scott Jr. feeding it inside to him a lot more often. Yeah, he wanted that center role. He talked with his father about it, and they were like, yeah, take it. Mason wants to offer you a deal where you get to be a starter. You're taking it. And they get a good player back in return. They get Bill, couldn't get that. They get Horford, who play with Mac Jack. It's a win-win for both teams. And there is Robinson, yeah. And Mason Schuyler's a great scouter because specifically, if you have a player like Darren Scott Jr. developing into a star. You've changed the league. Bill Lyles for 3. Harold for 3. No. Rebound Robinson. 3. Justin Robinson. Orlando starting to take over. Hollins for 3. Yes. Brendan Hollins for 3. Rashid couldn't get it. Russell Murray grabs the board. Murray! Yeah! There you go. And every time Robinson or his team takes a little lead, New York comes running back at him. And there you go. A little run here now. Bruno Clark. And Harold Andrews this season. Well, he already has 10 assists, 7.8 on average. He benched to start his career as an RBA player. Now he's starting with New York because they don't see Dan as a point guard. Dan inside, couldn't get it. And yeah, they might eventually do something with him, but they got Earl Lester for a reason to put him on the bench. Bill for 3. Yes! Bill Lyles. Bruno for 3. Got it! Bruno Clark. And he's actually doing pretty well. Yeah, he was struggling on Nevada, and then he got traded to Denver, and he didn't know what was going on there. So, yeah, him and Dan actually get to be teammates here now. Dan Hodges for 3. Hodges remembers playing against Harold when he played St. Paul. They were good friends. They just started becoming good friends. Here we go. And Dan, Dan 3. Got it. He's playing like Kobe out here. Yeah, very related to Kobe. Rashid for 3. Yes. Rashid Patterson with a 3. Dan. Oh, he wanted to heat up there. Yeah, he was looking at a heat check. Justin. Oh, you're joking. I'm telling you, that's what would have happened with Riley Griffin. Robinson loves the new team that Orlando has put together for him and to build around him. Harold missed side end of the corner. What a game! Dun, 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 dun. Look at this man. Mama, there goes that man. Justin Robinson inside. Scoring. Elite scores like this go a long way. Woo! And Orlando. This season, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. This will be their last East game. So they'll have played every Eastern Conference team. They lost to Baltimore by only 12. And they barely had any players that game either. They still had Chris Anderson and Tom Domino's Jr. and they dumped everybody for this group. Yeah, and they did a good job. I'm really interested in what this Orlando team is doing. Yeah, Justin Robinson. They know what they're doing. It's Coach Mason Schuyler. He didn't want to lose his position, obviously, because, yeah, you can lose your position. It doesn't matter for who. Danny Eskins used to be the coach for LAS back in the day. Tom Domino's then took it, and then Mason Schuyler, Michael Sly took it. Andrew Collin was the assistant coach until he passed away. Danny Eskins, he's still alive, by the way. Danny Eskins still alive. So yeah, and then yeah, Boston used to have Danny Jett, Steve Nash for a while. Nash went to Miami after. He was not on the team his whole career like a lot of the Boston players. Rockto, they had Danny, Rockto, John, Kevin, and Troy for a while. When Kevin left Minnesota, it was D. Ray. That was a starting power forward. When when Kevin came back, D. Ray went to bench. But D. Ray was good with Minnesota. That was a classic team. I like that classic. This and that team. And real good team. Real good team. And when Garnett wasn't on Boston anymore, it was JoJo Johnson. And when Garnett went back to Boston, Johnson went to Cleveland, won them a championship. The guy to never miss a shot. If you don't know about him, you're not an RBA player. Because everyone knows about the bird. That the bird's the word. Klay Thompson. Paxton. Tyler Williams. Orlando put in some subs. Earl Lester came in, Haxton came in, and Clay Thompson came in. He had a huge game last game. Clay, 3! And he continues. Beautiful. Excellent job by Clay Thompson. Ricky, 3, unable to. Rebound, Dan. Yeah! There you go. Starting it up again. 21 for Dan Hodges. And he's getting electric here in this building here tonight. Bill 3. Bill Wiles. Bill Wiles doing it every game. He's so good. And it's consistency. Earl Lester. Ricky. That's a 2 and it counts. Ricky McLeod. And you're scoring on Dan Hodges, who's honestly become so good. Dan! It's another 3. There you go. We begin this ball game with Dan Hodges going off from 3-point land. I love it. Tyler missed inside. Nice move. Got inside and scored that one. Whoever wins this quarter usually, it doesn't matter, but could have an advantage on that fourth, which will matter. Hatston gets fouled at the 3-point line, and already 4 fouls in this second half. Or wait, 1 foul, my bad. It didn't reset properly. Hatston missed the free throw. I don't know what's going on with him. Yeah. Hatston makes that second one and makes the third. Usually these type of players are pretty good at those free throw shooting. Hatston missed one, though. Russell and Bruno checking in. Obviously for Brendan Hollins. Tyler hits a 3, yes. Tyler Williams hits a 3. Hollins for 3, no. Brendan Hollins missed the 3. Tyler, 3, oh. 2 guys that are real good veterans on this league. Clay Thompson for 3. See, New York is not bad at basketball anymore. They got rid of the problem, which was their loyalty to Jenny and Greg. Jared Johnson. And you barely ever see 2 superstars get traded together. We were going to see that with the Paul George and Russell Westbrook, but to Toronto. But Kawhi didn't want that. Kawhi wanted to go to LA with Paul George. He's like, let's just play in LA together. So then Westbrook got shipped off to Houston for a year. Messed around there, and then he got shipped off to the Lakers. And then their paths found each other again. So God has a plan for them. And whatever that plan is, we just got to trust in it. And to be honest, we don't get our hopes up for what's going to happen. We just put it in God's hands as a whole. Ricky, it's not my choice to decide if Russ wins a chip. It's God's choice to decide if he deserves a championship. Who knows what he's done behind his fans' back for him not to be earning one. I'm not saying he's a bad person. He's a great person. But he could also be acting like that in front of the media like LeBron does. You don't know with these NBA players. But I am just so excited. I idolize him so much in my past childhood and stuff to go see him again. I haven't seen him since 2016, so very excited to see him play tomorrow. Hopefully he's not listed out or anything. Brendan Hollins for 3. And that's why there's no RBA games tomorrow. Tyler on the drive. He's hit. And he gets fouled. Yeah, Earl had to do that. Substitution, Russell Murray. And Bruno Clark. For Dan Hodges and Brendan Hollins. Those two getting the most minutes. Harold got the rest the whole quarter. Dane has 27, by the way, if you're checking on the stat sheet right here. 27, he's 9 for 13 from 3, and he's 19.4 on average. So still a long way to go. Dexter Nixon Jr. and Rasheed Patterson are checking back in for Darren Scott Jr. and Bill Wiles. And Nixon Jr. started off as a bench player. They didn't know what to do with him. Yeah, and then he really did develop. Williams got fouled. We're trying to see here. Yeah, that's 2 shots. Yeah! There you go. And that's another one. This group is going to stay in a little bit longer. Hatston hits a 3. That is such a good swoosh. Nixon Jr. 3. Yes. Earl on the drive to Clay. Bruno unable to. Ricky McLeod. Tyler hits a 3. We've got an Orlando ball game now. Russell for 3. Yeah. There you go. Russell Murray hits the 3 ball at the buzzer. Nice job. Yeah, Russell Murray hitting a 3. Good job by them, and real nice. Here we go. All right, New York's going to start with, Orlando's going to start with the basketball. They got the tip. So here we go. Orlando, Nixon Jr., yes, hits the 3. Dexter Nixon Jr., and he's going to be a very vital part about this win right here, if they get one. Hatston hits a 3, yes. And our players getting better now on New York? Yes, they are. Indeed, they are. Jarrett for 3, way off. Hatston the rebound. Yes, a huge play there. Clay for 3, yes. There you go. Another 3-pointer right there by him. Yeah, that's going to be a big part about it. The crucial part is playing the game at the highest level and getting it down. Oh, we lost the ball. Murray inside. Nice play. Earl slipped on some ice there or something. Slippery. I don't see it as slippery that much. No, here, Dexter Nixon Jr. 3. Oh, there you go. And they're New York now. Dan, Harold, and Brendan, and then, yeah, starters all coming in. Earl get fouled. Yeah, Harold's going to wait. Substitution on the court. All the Orlando starters are coming in. Justin Robinson, Darren Scott Jr., and Bill Lyles for Ricky McLeod, Jared Johnson, and Tyler Williams. Yeah! Man, nice job. These guys doing a well job together. Vital to win games together. Yeah, really nice job by this bench team. For the New York Yellow Jacks, we got Dan Hodges and Brendan Hollins checking in for Haxton Winslow and Clay Thompson. Earl's going to go to the line for 2. And he makes the first. Boo! Boo! And he made that one as well. And now he subs out. Harold Andrews. There you go. Orlando. Down by 4. They got a lot of sharpshooters on this roster. Bill, it's the 3. You are joking. Bill Lyles from 3-ball tonight. Here's Bruno. Hands it to Dan. Oh! There you go. And hey Siri, set timer for 30 seconds.
Okay. 30 seconds, starting now.
There we go. Gotta find the board. Technical foul. I don't know. It hits past my back here, and then I don't know where it could have gone, but it looks like it's missing. I'm looking for it. And that's it. He's going to receive a technical. Wow. First time we couldn't find it. Dan Hodges, technical foul. On the slip. On the slip. Wow. And let me let you know the history of this, rule. All right? This is a new rule that they apply this season. And the reason they apply this rule is the first RBA basketball, which we don't know where it is. By the way, just letting you know. I don't know where that ball went, but it was damaged. It was damaged brutally by the chair in one of the games. I don't remember which game, but what I can tell you guys, the information on this, is that they put this rule because the ball slips out of a player's hands, and it's the player's fault if they don't grab the ball. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Because what happens is it delays the game. Yeah, and Dan Hodges is going to pick up a technical. And just like that, when Dan, Harold, and all of them check in, everything goes to hell for this team. Technical foul on the play. Justin Robinson shooting 2 and their ball. Yeah! Yeah! There you go. Orlando back in the lead. You got 3 minutes, so play defense. Darren, good defense by Brendan Hollins. Ahead. Oh. And Harold Andrews can't catch the ball today. Yeah, 8 turnovers. Orlando has none. Good job. They got to keep that. That's going to get them the win. Dexter Nixon Jr. for 3. Murray gonna shoot a pull-up. Unable to. Everything going to hell for this team right now. Bill for 3. Yes! It's the 3. 24. Yep. And that's what happens when you don't play defense. You don't box out. Dan shoots a 3. Yes. This Orlando team has 4 rookies, and they're beating New York. Darren, 3. Scott Jr. hits a 3. Russell for 3. Yes. Adrian Gadula's got a watch on them. New York has been playing good, but this group, they got to get a win with their new group. New York will play at Denver next. And that's going to be on April 1st. Justin, no, inside. He got a scoop layup. Wow, beautiful move. You got to hurry up. Dan, 3, unable to. Tries again, unable to. And that is all ball. No touch by Nixon Jr. there. Robinson, 3, got it! Justin Robinson, a 10-point game. Dan, Dexter, 3, unable to. Orlando, Robinson, yeah! Doo-doo. Harold missed, and that's ball game. Orlando! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Another game with 4 players, double digits, and they've never done it, but they're on a 3-game winning streak now, and they're becoming deadly. Justin Robinson has sharpshooters on this team. He has sharpshooters on this team now. Great job. And look at those guys. They're all good friends. Good game, you know, all that. And Robinson at the end there. Let's talk to him. Justin, 34, 13, and 8. Another win for Orlando. How do you feel? Just got to keep the grind going, man. Just got to keep the grind going. This is RBA basketball at its finest. We got to keep winning games, keep going hard, and keep playing basketball the right way. You guys are done with the East Coast now. You won't play them for a while, actually. You guys are scheduled to meet up with East Coast teams again on week 20. That is actually a long time from now. the next time you guys play an East Coast team will be after All-Star break. Which is I don't see it. June 19, week 20. That's one crazy week of RBA basketball. Yeah, we're just trying to go out there and win basketball games as much as we can. We go at home against Orlando, against Toronto next time we play an Eastern team. Toronto is our next one. We've already played them once, so we know what to expect. We just got to be ready for them. And I just want Riley Griffin to see us now because we did much better without him. We're doing much better without him on our squad. And I mean, if we were able to keep him, we would have still done all these trades just to make him happy. And all of it worked out for the whole league. And a lot of those guys ended up being bench players or starters on a new team, a new roster. And I see it as an upside because what we accomplish as a team, our new generation of squad players, and we make a big deal out of it. And we want to go out there and win every night. So us doing that at a high level and sending a lot of guys to new group, new homes, it's part of the rebuild. And we're doing a good job with our rebuild. Tonight, Bill had his second 20-point game of his career. Why do you love passing the Bill Lyles so much and Dexter Nixon Jr.? You're two sharpshooters. Oh, man, we're happy with everybody on this roster, but those two dudes, those are my boys. Bill was my roommate, like I've said before, and Dexter's my boy. Dexter's my best friend now. Doesn't make Bill any less loved by me as a brother, but he's just my dog. He's my dog. And we're going to go out and win every game. You guys play LAW on Thursday. That's the next RBA basketball game. That's the next time there's RBA basketball. How do you feel about this long journey you're on of games weekly? You play 3 games straight. You get 1 day rest. And you go back at it against the Wizards at LAW. How are you guys going to manage? We got to keep our bodies healthy. We know that the upside of all this and winning 3 straight, we're going to go out there and play LAW. They're the defending champs. So we know the upside of this. And we know that we got to keep our bodies healthy and so that we can stay who we are and be who we are at the best. And that's an RBA championship team. And we want to win this year. We want to win this year. We're going all in. We're all in for it. And we understand that if we don't win, we have that upside to it too. We have LAS's draft picks. We have Chicago's draft picks. And we have Denver's. All right, thank you. Yeah, they traded. Who did they even trade to Chicago? They traded Abraham Johnson Jr. for a 2024 unprotected. It's just a 2024. We don't have unprotected and protected. Whatever pick it is, we don't do that. So Chicago, if they're starting to lack out, they're really gonna lose their senses here because they don't have their first round pick anymore. They should trade for it back. Orlando's not interested. I want to know how that trade went down even. Because why would, in the hell of nations, would you trade that pick if you're Chicago? Well, they thought they were going to be good. They thought they were going to be truly good with Robin, Tyler, Cassie. And no Scott, but Randy. And then Joshua Kramer, who's been not producing at all in the last couple of games. You got to trade Joshua. But to where? There's lots of places you can trade Joshua. I really believe that. There's a lot of places that Joshua can make a new home out of. And these trades actually have helped the league, actually, because now the East has a new deadly team, and that's Justin Robinson's Orlando. And trust me, once Justin Robinson's here, he's not going anywhere. I understand that new teams are coming. Justin's going to be one of those untouchables. I don't think RBA is going to have these teams switch out. They're just going to have a whole new 8 group. And you just got to develop from that. Because now, Orlando, they're not just on their feet. They're in a good position to win. They're 3-6 now, which is a good record to have. And even 3-7 is a good record to have, considering you beat 3 out of the 9 teams in this conference now. What does that mean? Specifically, it means that you, as a team, have beaten 3 teams. That makes you a 7 seed. There's 6 teams that are still better than you. That makes you a 7 seed. And truly now, they are going to be a 7 seed because New York just lost again. Hey Siri, 837 plus 97.
837 plus 97 is 934.
They're going to have 934 points. Hey Siri, 896 plus 113.
896 plus 113 is 1009.
1006. They've allowed 1,006 points and then scored 934. Pretty good in 9 games. Yeah, a lot of teams are gonna get up there real quick. Well, we might be at 2,000 allowed at the end of the season, or even 5,000 points scored. That's crazy. Hey Siri, 934 divided by 9. Hey.
934 divided by 9 is approximately
They average
103.8
103.8 points per game. Orlando's going to win this game, so... Hey, Siri, 110 plus 800. 900.
110 plus 800 is 910.
Hey, Siri, 905 plus 97.
905 plus 97 is 1002.
1,002 allowed. So Orlando's right there. They are actually going to pass them, though. Yeah. Not yet. We're not going to do it yet because there's still Charlotte that hasn't played the same amount, so they have to wait till week 10 is over, which is a hassle, I understand, but you still have one more game. New York has Denver. Orlando has LAW. They're starting to play West. New York, they beat 3 teams too, so that makes them a 7 seed too. in that case, then New York would be the 8 because. But they have a new group too, so 0-2 with the new group now. Orlando is sinking in. Let's look at what they are in their last couple. Yeah, well, they had this new group, the Darren Scott Jr. group. They're undefeated with the Darren Scott Jr. group. With other than the Darren Scott Jr. group, they lost that one. They lost that one. They lost that one. And yeah, that's about it. So they're 3-3 with Bill and Nixon Jr. But they're 3-0 with Darren Scott Jr. And who are they running at center even? Scott Horford. And they didn't see it working. So Orlando just going to keep trading till it works. And look at them now. They're 3-0. And it's not worth even putting them away because they got to travel to LAW. Yeah, so there you go. You got another win. You got to go out to LAW. And you got to win in the East now. And that's going to get you your 19 games that you've played this season. 19 before the break. And then 19 back. 19 is a special week. Just shows who hasn't played yet. New York loses again. So they got to pick up the pace right now because they've lost their last 2 now. And Orlando's on a 3-game winning streak out of 9 games. That's crazy because now they can use that to their advantage. Yeah, well, that's going to do it. New York's going to play in a couple of weeks. So they're done for now. Baltimore and Charlotte, a divisional. Coming up next. We'll be right back for that one. Also, Carter Val is going to get his arm glued back on. Wish I knew where this arm was, but I don't. Sadly. At least he has one of his arms, though. One of his hands.